Hello and welcome to my update video. So the first thing we notice is that friendship points have been replaced by the Seraphim feathers. They have added a new card shop where you can buy your weapons and armors and accessories and so on. The old shop interface has been replaced by a new, better looking version. Everything is well organized. If you look at the list coming up, you would see that the pet feature has now been added. So here you can buy your pets. You can also use Seraphim feathers to buy pets. Challenge insignias and honor insignias have also been added, and we will get back to them later on. The miscellaneous section has some really nice additions such as unique skill enhancement tickets and option change tickets. They are also the new value change tickets for the option cards, which are really nice as well. So next up, I'm going to give you an introduction to the pet system. I'm purchasing the 10 pack, which is guaranteed to give me at least one immortal pet. You can also purchase a single pet card for 1k Seraphim points. So I got pretty lucky here. 5 pets have been introduced so far. The first one is the Mischief Block, which we see here, and the Shubi. They have the lowest stats. The Pumpkin has the highest HP stat, and it also has an extra slot for equipment. The Tapu is the defensive pet, it's the pig, and the final one is the Azzy, which I'm trying to figure out if it's a fox or if it's a bear. Really confused. But anyways, here's a quick look at the stats that you get at level 20 Immortal. So basically, you equip your pet with armors, weapons, and accessories, and a portion of the stats are transferred to your character. In addition, set bonuses transfer to your character as well at different percentages. There are 2 premium versions of the Azzy and the Tapu that are available for spenders in the shop. They have for a limited amount of time to get yours while it lasts. The next feature added to the game is the item guide, which is really useful. So you can just go in, you can see like your character, see like what piece of equipment you want to see, you can level it up to level 20, level 30, and check out the stats. And here we have the Season 2 armor sets, which have also been added. So here's a quick look at the stats provided by each set and the name of the set for each of the characters. The stats on the sets are significantly higher than the Season 1 armors, so make sure you check it out in the item guide and pick which set that you want to get. So coming up next, they've added a feature called Guild Rank Battles, and this is where you earn honor insignias. So basically on Saturday and Sunday there is the Guild Rank Battles. The choice of battle will be selected, so this week for the first one, it's raids. So the points accumulated by your guild in raids will be added up and you will be ranked and rewards will be distributed. They've also updated the library. There are some new rewards in the library to be claimed, so make sure you check it out. The rewards aren't super great, but they're still useful. So coming up now is the star accumulation rewards have been changed. So you can actually go back and claim all of the areas that you've already completed. Stats have also been changed. Combat power and survivability have now replaced attack and defense. Combat power and survivability will now take into account other stats that you have on the character, and then you have a higher score. They've also changed the requirements for different areas. Next up is something that I'm really excited about. It's the addition of a new area called the Phantasm Island. So the Phantasm Island, there are 3 areas, and in each area there are 5 stages. What's really nice about this area is that it gives enchantment items that can be used to enhance your weapons and your armors. These enchantment items actually give a pretty decent amount of experience, much higher than what we regularly get with regular pieces of weapons and armors when enhancing. And since the new equipment is out and everyone's building their Season 2 armors, it's gonna be really useful, and even to those new players who are still building their Season 1 weapon. So make sure you farm this area as much as possible, and the final area gives you epic jewelry as well for your promotions. So next up, the Guild War rewards have been updated. Guild War rewards have now been doubled from what they were previously at. Now we're gonna have those extra gems to keep going hard in Guild War, so get to Guild Warring, guys. Have some fun. So now, the Sanctuary menu has been updated. Nothing major, just shows the days that each one is available at, but it still looks pretty nice. The Tower of Victory area has been added, and it now includes Tower of Trials and the Tower of Challenge. Tower of Challenge is where we get our challenge insignias from, which can be used to purchase equipment. Each floor gives a certain amount of challenge insignias, and some of them give seraphim feathers. There are 40 floors to be completed, but it's pretty difficult. The requirements for the higher floors are really high, but if you manually run the areas, you can actually complete it. A nice feature they've also added is the instant complete. You can pay 500 gold each day and it will complete up to the floor that you've previously cleared. So it's not going to take up much of your time every day. Next is the Chaos Rift. So a new rift has been added called the Internal Rift. Internal Rift here, you need to run it with your alts, so you're no longer using guild members. So here are some of the prizes for the Internal Rift. It's much higher than Resonance Rift. What I like is that they've added the option value change tickets, which is really good, and you now get legendary jewels at the end of it. There's also a ranking system for Internal Rift based on the clear times, and you get a reward at the end of the week. They've also changed the schedule of the rifts, so the days now alternate. You can't run both of them every day, except for Sundays. The arena area has been added, and the arena area holds the duels and the brawls. Brawl has also been updated. Now buffs will spawn every 20 seconds during brawls. There's the attack increase buff, which increases attack by 25% for 10 seconds. Defense increase buff increases by 100% for 10 seconds. Attack speed increase gives you 15% attack speed for 10 seconds. There's an invincibility buff, which renders you immune for 10 seconds, and an HP recovery buff that gives you back 50% of your HP instantly. The buffs always spawn in the middle. They've also added a new auto brawl feature, so basically it will keep using your brawls until it's done, and it auto uses skills. Now, something that I'm really excited about is the Friendly 3 vs 3 Duels plus Spectator mode. So now you can gather your friends and you can practice in Guild War style. So as we saw before, we had our team together and we are allowed one spectator per match. It's in the exact format as the Guild War battle, so this is the perfect time to put your teams together. Practice, 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 work out your strategies, and you're going to be amazing at Guild War. You can also invite your guildies and train the new members. Overall, this is my favorite feature that has been added, I think. It's so much fun and it's really bringing the community together. My only wish is that I hope they make an open area. Currently you need to either invite people from your friends list or from your guild, or you have to manually input their names, which can be time consuming and annoying sometimes. So hopefully in the future we get a version where you can have an open room and people can join. But so far so good. We've actually created a Discord server and we have a line chat for those wanting to join and have some fun with us on the North American server. I will leave the links down in the description so you can check it out and join us and have fun with us whenever you want. There are always people willing to do these duels now. It's pretty amazing. So coming to the end of the video soon. Next thing we have is the raid, which has been updated. Now you only have 10 raids available. You can either create or you can join a match. When creating a match, you will no longer get double the points. Even though the description still says double the points, you don't get double the points. You get the regular amount for rankings. They've also reduced the amount of raid areas. It's been cut in half, as you can see there, and you can have a look at the rewards as well. So they've actually added a really nice feature. When you create a raid and everyone is in, the raid will automatically start after a few seconds. They really need to change the text. It says a few minutes, but it's actually just a few seconds. The raid will automatically begin, and then you start raiding. They've also added an auto raid feature for those of you on the go who don't always have time to raid. You simply hit auto repeat and it will automatically join a raid, and it will also automatically use skills. The skill use isn't really super efficient because it sometimes takes a while before it uses another skill, but it does the job. You're also free to manually move and use skills whenever you like during the auto repeat process. When buying extra raids, you can no longer buy single raids. You need to buy them in bulk as 10 for 500 gems now. The final change is that alter days now alternate. You can't do them both on the same day, so training tickets are gonna be coming in a bit more slowly than they were before. Well, that's it for the video, guys. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. Thank you for watching.